less than paid class equals data end equals 416 data start equals 85 greater than. Alright, let's talk about this Bulls versus Hornets matchup that went down on April 6th, and why it mattered more than it might have looked on papers. We had the Chicago Bulls locked in for the play-in tournament, showing serious momentum as they rolled into Charlotte to face the Hornets, who've been stuck in a rough stretch lately. Less than class equals data end equals 856, data start equals 418 greater than. Coming into this game, the Bulls were riding a strong wave, winning 6 out of their last 8. Friday night's 118,113 win over Portland had them fired up, and it's clear they were looking to close the season on a high note. On the flip side, the Hornets? Well, they were in the opposite boat. They'd lost 7 of 8, and were coming off a 125,102 blowout loss to the Kings. So, yeah, totally different energies coming into this one. Less than P class equals data end equals 1333, data start equals 858, greater than the odds reflected the situation. The Bulls were favored by 9.5 points, and honestly that line made sense. Charlotte's been struggling both offensively and defensively, and Chicago's been finding a groove, especially behind some solid play from Colby White and Nikola Vucevic. Colby's been quietly putting up strong numbers, like that 28-point, 6-assist performance against Toronto. And don't forget his 25-point double-double versus Dallas. Dude's been efficient and reliable. Less than P class equals data end equals 1635. Data start equals 1,335 greater than. And then there's Vucevic. The big man is still getting it done, averaging 18.5 points and 10 rebounds a game, and his playmaking from the post is no joke. That 2-2-1-0-7 line against the Raptors? Classic Vooch. He's been a steady presence all year and continues to be the anchor this Bulls team needs. Less than P class equals data end equals 1962. Data start equals 1,637 greater than. Charlotte did have some fight, especially from Miles Bridges. He's been their brightest spot recently, coming off a near triple-double against Utah earlier in the week. But even with his 20-plus point nights and solid rebounding, the Hornets just don't have the firepower or consistency to hang with teams like Chicago right now. Less than P class equals data end equals 2273, data start equals 1964 greater than. There was also the uncertainty around Mark Williams. He's been battling through a back issue but still managing double-doubles, which says a lot about his effort. He had 16 points and 12 boards against Indiana, but health issues aside, the Hornets just haven't found a rhythm, and that makes them vulnerable. Less than P class equals data end equals 254. O data start equals 2,275, greater than Sportsline's model ran this game 10,000 times. Yeah, seriously. And it came out leaning toward the under on the total, and had the Bulls covering that 9.5-point spread more than 60% of the time. Those numbers speak volumes about where both teams are at right now. Less than P class equals data end equals 2813. Data start equals 2,542 greater than. So, if you were betting on this one or just tuning in as a fan, it was all about momentum versus misfire. The Bulls are pushing toward a postseason spot with some real belief. Meanwhile, the Hornets are looking ahead to the draft. That's just how the season's shaken out. Stay subscribed for more videos.